T China. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy Alexander Mason.
Okay, hey, everybody. It's your girl T China.
We're gonna jump right into it. We have a special guest, and I'm excited for this guest. I know no one's expecting this.
No one is
no
really
one's expecting
this one. I love it. This is gonna be a gag.
This is gonna be the gag, the tea, yeah, the
and
shade.
This is what we do, though. Okay, because we are Mason with the tea, so we always gonna give you the tea.
So we're about to jump into it.
It's your boy, Big Burr, rapper, singer, songwriter, plus size model, reality TV star, jack of all trades. You know what it do. We in the building. What's up?
Hey,
let
her know big boys do it better.
You know, big boys do it better, baby.
I'm really tall. Can I be considered a big?
I love it.
Can I be considered a big boy? I'm tall.
Okay.
Can I be a big boy too?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, big and tall, it all goes together.
Okay.
I mean, like, you know, I'm out here, and like, you know, I'm thick out here, so it's like,
you are gorgeous.
You know, I'm slim thick. We not, you know.
Okay, I see.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You feel me?
Okay, so we gave each other all the love, the flowers, the vibes. So we're gonna get into this interview.
Yeah, I want to get into it. Like, I want to know.
We want to start off before Zeus, though. We like to start with everybody before. Like, who were you before Zeus? Like, were you a Zeus viewer? How did you get upon Zeus? How did you get on Zeus? Like, what shows did you watch?
So my rap name and my name for 24 years now has been Roulette Delgado. That's what I've gone by for a long time. And I've done music for a very long time. I did plus size modeling for probably like two and a half years now. And so I've been doing a lot of things and accomplished a lot of stuff before Zeus, but I was a subscriber and I thoroughly enjoyed Zeus's shows and stuff. And so when I saw the flyer for Bobby's show, I immediately was like, oh, I have to audition. Because I sent in a tape for Bad Boys, the initial one, but, you know, didn't make it. But then I sent a tape in for Bobby and then, you know, he showed me. So it was like unreal.
Okay, that's dope. So did you already know who Bobby Lights was before the show? Or you like,
of course,
music and stuff like that? We're gonna keep it real on this show, okay? We're gonna keep it real.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah,
okay, you knew who Bobby was and everything?
I did. I watched him on Love and Hip Hop Miami the first season, and I immediately was like, he is so bomb. Like, I like him. Like, he's like really cool. And they had just got off of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood with Sir Brock and Milan.
I was over there. Hey, you was on Hollywood?
Huh?
You was on Hollywood?
I was watching it, and you know,
I was on there. I used to get paid to go on
there.
Season 4 and Season 7, but none of Season 7 ever showed. But hell, if you go back on Season 4, that's how I got the name Messy Mason, because woo-wee.
Really?
I was doing the most. Yeah.
Now I gotta go back and look.
I was doing the most.
But yeah, I seen Sir Brock and Milan on Hollywood, and then I was like, that's dope to see like gay representation on Love and Hip Hop. And then seeing Bobby on Miami, I was like, okay, now they're really giving us our floor now and a chance to sing. And so when I see Bobby, I was just like, oh, he is hella bomb. Like, I thought he was really cool. I love his attitude and everything. And so I started following his career. And then, you know, once the flyer came out, I said, oh, I'm definitely going to apply. I got to. You know what I mean?
Period.
Yeah.
So you knew what you were applying for. You knew what you were like getting yourself into.
Yes.
You knew it was gonna be a love challenge. You knew.
Yes.
I had no idea. I'm gonna tell you the truth real quick. Because I already had a relationship with Zeus, so I pitched to them my own bisexual love show. I already had a big following. They already know my resume. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they were like, if you want your own show on Zeus, the Zeus followers gotta know who you are. So get on the love show or get on Bad Boys. I was like, my name is They Love Mason. You know what I mean? I was thinking of Flavor of Love, the I Love New York. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna do the love show. But I thought it was for like Wop Wop. That's the whole different story. I thought it was for Wop Wop or Bad and Bougie. So I was like, cool, because they both had something going on around that time.
Ooh, Bad and Bougie. She is so bomb to me. I just cannot.
I love Bad and Bougie. I
love Bad and Bougie.
I would have went down there and threw hands every day, all day for Bad and Bougie. Every day, I would have been fighting. Yes,
okay.
I was.
Oh, God. She is bad. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. When I found out it was Bobby, I was like, but I did it still. I didn't know who he was. I had to go do my research.
You didn't know who Bobby was?
I didn't watch the other franchises. I never even really watched other Love and Hip Hop other than Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Hollywood, so I only watched that.
Got you.
So,
Okay.
yeah, when they said him, and then my mom was like, "You better do your homework." So that's why I like watched his moments on the show. Then I found he did music, got into it. I was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, so
enough of that.
Right? Sorry, enough of me. It's about you. But okay, literally. So my question is, are you satisfied with how everything went down on the show, like your image and moving forward? You know what I mean? Like after sitting down and watching it, did you watch it like, okay, cool, or are you like, you know?
Yeah, my own image. Yes, I'm very satisfied because I feel like with TV in general, you know, me showing up to the show, being picked, and then showing up, I knew I was the token big boy. I knew that right off top, right? Like all the shows have a big boy. Like TT show had Willie, rest in peace. Obviously Chance's show, you know, had Rolly. You know, and so I was the big boy for the show, so I knew my angle. I wasn't expecting certain things to happen that happened, and I was kind of like, what is this? But I was able to take those moments and turn them into something so much bigger, like a learning for myself and inspiration for everybody else, like they were watching, because people were like, man, we saw you walk up and down the stairs, did the push-ups and this and that, and they was bullying you. And I'm like, I didn't take it as bullying. I literally took that as like me being able to take a moment and turn it into motivation for others, right? So I didn't expect some of the things he said, like in confessionals. I was just like, what? But then I know that it's entertaining, so you got to be entertaining.
Not the confessionals.
The confessionals,
the confessionals took you out
because he was so nice.
I was talking about shit too, though. I was talking shit in confessionals, so I get it. Like I get it because I was going in. So you know, but at the end of the day, I still have mad love for Bobby. He's a cool person, and like you know, I consider him a friend. And you know, it's just, I'm not upset about how I looked or anything. I'm thoroughly like satisfied and happy with how the show went.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. You said that you were doing like male modeling. Like I want to know personally, do you feel like being on Bobby I Love You Purr, did that help your modeling career, or did it like kind of downplay it? Like, you know what I mean? Because of like certain like companies would want to work with you, certain companies probably don't want to work with you after, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I just want to know that personal question for you.
I think it helped me all the way around because I've had people reach out about like clothing sponsorships and different things like that, which they probably would have never known me if it wasn't for the show. You know what I mean? And I've done bookings and walkthroughs and stuff. So like, my Instagram grew like 8 times. Like it's just a lot of things changed for me since being on the show. So I'm super grateful for the platform. And before, like I had done New York Times a couple times. I've done different billboards and stuff, and just really like put a lot into my modeling career. But this is the first time the masses has really seen me, so you know it really gave me a boost more than anything.
Okay, well that's great. Like honestly, I love to hear that. Like because you know, like it's just like the show overall was like everybody was like, "What's the point?" Like you know, like it's crazy. They're just fighting all day, like you know. But honestly, you kind of kept to yourself. You know, like. You didn't mess with nobody until like somebody actually messed with you.
So I was talking my shit.
So this annoying ass. Of course I'm talking shit.
But you know, and people expect me to hate each other. But it's like
I know
the show is over. Okay, like
no one even knows. Weird. Like you guys both are Pisces.
We're both Pisces. Like we.
Yes, like it's so funny because like I knew. Also going into the show, I knew that like. I'd have to have some action, right? Like there had to be some kind of action. I know I didn't have to like start nothing, but I knew there like you can't just be a fly on the wall, right? And so watching people fight and stuff, to be confrontational. People were very confrontational all the time. I'm not that person. You see what I'm saying? But I am gonna speak up if something happens. And the thing about it is nobody ever just like had an issue with me like that or like ran up on me. So I never had to just like go like it was never that, but the situation was more so like you were saying stuff. So then I was coming to address it, and then Crouton came and like It was a whole thing.
Okay.
He's like,
wait.
So I want to get into the music.
Yes. That's what I want to get into.
We saw that because she does music too. We both do music, but
we love that.
Yeah,
we love that.
So you've been doing that for a long time, right? 15
Thank you. Yes, 24 years.
How did it start? What got you into music? What kind of music did you make in the beginning? I know what kind of music you make now, but was it the same in the beginning?
Yeah, like are you still in the same
genre,
or did you find like a better like fan base?
Basically, I literally started like writing poetry. I was like 12 writing poetry. And then once I started getting hip to like actual songs on the radio and stuff my mom would play, like old school 90s R&B, I wanted to write. I wanted to sing, but I did not like my singing voice at all. Like it sounded like nasally. And so I was like, I'll rap instead. So I started rapping. And I look at the people like E40, Twista, Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
West, right? And so I took after them and I would just write to their beats. And then eventually I started meeting people. Like when I was 15, I signed to my first label out here in Portland. And so I was grinding like crazy, like no matter what it took, walking to the studio in the snow and the rain. Like I was a youngin' just trying to get it because I wanted to really make it. A lot of my music stemmed from like street life. I grew up, in foster care. I was born in prison. My mom was on drugs. Yeah, like I really went through. Like it's really crazy.
This is amazing. I love that you're sharing this with us. Like I just want to say that. Like thank you for sharing.
Absolutely. Like literally. Wow. Have you guys ever heard of Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer?
It kind of sounds a little familiar, but put it on.
Gary Ridgway is a white man who killed several prostitutes from Oregon, Washington, and California up and down I-5, right? And so my mom was a prostitute, and she was 3 months pregnant with me, and he picked her up and tried to kill her, and she escaped. So it's literally like a blessing to even have made it through that and be here today because he killed so many women. And so my mom's lifestyle kind of led into mine because she sold dope for a long time. I ran away at 12, ended up in foster care, dealt with like, molestation and abuse and all kind of shit. So it really, like, for me, music saved me from a lot of the shit I was going through, right? So it was like my block from all that and like my escape from what was happening. So as I got older, music started to get more serious because now I'm writing from my heart. I'm writing about things that I see, what I'm going through. So my initial music is all street life, selling dope, bitches and hoes, blah, blah, blah. Like, because I still wasn't out yet until like I came out at 28. I was 28 years old on Divorce Court, actually, on the TV show. Okay. And I came out very publicly. And my music changed from there because then it became about self-righteousness. It became about body positivity, loving yourself.
Right.
It just turned into this whole different thing. And literally, it was for the better. So music changed my life.
Nice. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, I would never have guessed, like, you went through, like, so much. Like,
yeah.
Or even your family, like, goes through so much. Like, wow.
Yeah. Crazy. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through because, boy.
You know what? Thank God we all don't look like that, right?
Okay.
For real.
So, you say you were on The Voice, correct?
Huh?
You said The Voice, you were on The Voice, right?
No, Divorce Court.
Divorce Court, my bad. I thought it was The Voice. I'm gonna get that.
The what?
Divorce Court.
Oh.
Were you in any other shows? Am I correct? You were on BET, right?
I was not.
106 in Park, no?
I auditioned for 106 in Park, and I didn't make it because the producer said I was too fat for TV.
So yeah, we want to get into that.
Let's get into that. Yeah. Let's talk about the challenges that you may face. Like, I feel like, like I said, I'm thick out here, but I'm not like the skinniest, and I'm not the like Lizzo, like, but like,
yeah,
I'm like kind of in the middle, so it's like I kind of get a little pass, but it's still like, watch yourself type thing. Like, you always have to be like self-conscious with it, like, in a way. I feel like. And so I want to know, like, how is it working in your favor? How is it working against you? Your disadvantages, like pros and cons. Let's get into it.
I mean, there's so many more pros than cons because people try to use my weight to like tear me down and it's always a fat joke. It's all, online. It's always people who don't even know me, like, trying to go in, but you can't break somebody's confidence who I've seen all that before growing up. I've been through it, seen it all. So the internet shit don't bother me.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. We were
if anything, me being a bigger person has helped me because I'm inspiring a lot of people who are very self-conscious about themselves and have identity crises and don't know who they are. I've been able to really change lives, help people tell them my story, just being who I am, being representation for plus size people on TV, being black, being gay or bi. It changes the scope of a lot of things, and people are really attached to that, and it helps them through their daily lives too. So, I've had definitely more good times than bad. But of course, I auditioned for 106 in Park while out Wednesdays, and they told me no because I was too big. I had dancers, I sang, I rapped. It was really dope. My performance was crazy, and they told me no. They were like, "You're not the image we want to see on TV. The kids don't want to see you on TV." Okay, bet. And they were like, "You need to hit record." But today I'm on TV making great music, and I'm doing my thing. So it's kind of like they were wrong, but at the end of the day, it don't matter because can't nobody tell me what I can and can't do. So.
Wow. So how does that make you feel? Because I feel like you're a very confident person, and I feel like you exude self-love. So is it tough? Because bitch, you look good. You know what I mean?
So is it tough?
Yeah, you look great, and you're very talented, and you're already breaking doors down. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be so big, you have no idea because you're doing it. We don't see, and fuck even the being a big, fuck all that on top. You're a person that's doing it. You know what I mean? We're not seeing what you're doing, the kind of music you make. You're dancing. You're doing it even on the scale of big people that aren't doing it. You're dancing. You're doing things that we don't see. The billboards, naked, showing your body. You know what I mean? And you're rocking it.
Thank you.
Rocking it. So how does it? Is it hard for you to like? How do I want to say? I'm gonna just say it bluntly. Like, is it hard for you to like continue to do self-love when people are like basically hating and talking shit because of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or making it seem like you're not good enough.
And that's the thing, like, it seems like that's people's goals sometimes is to, like, he's too confident. Let me tear him down. Let me bring him down a notch. He's way too confident. We don't like that. We need to hurt him. You need to feel the pain. You need to feel hurt because you're fat and you're this and you're that. It does not bother me, and it doesn't stop anything because I know who I am. Like, I know being a big boy comes with its own set of struggles, but as long as my health is okay, as long as I can get up and walk and dance and move around, sing, and I'm good. You see what I mean? So I don't by any means promote living an unhealthy lifestyle, but I'm comfortable with the skin that I'm in, and I love myself enough to know that nobody can take that from me. You know what I mean? So people try to make it hard, but it's not hard at all. It feels good, and I always just keep. It's like fuel for the gas tank. I just keep going.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah,
that's great. Like, honestly, like, we love to hear it because I know, some days are just harder than others. You know what I mean? Some days you do like get in your head about it and like but you do keep going and
keep going.
Period.
But yeah, like, you just keep going and you like wear it so confidently. Like, we wanted to sit here and let you know that.
We have to give you your flowers right now.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Right now. Yes. Like, we appreciate you. You do represent for the big boys and you wear it well,
the
though.
Black man.
It's not, the thing is because most big boys give like the sloppy, like but
rolling.
You don't.
Huh? What did you say? Don't do that.
But
that is my big.
No comment.
You got a clean, good image. You know what I mean?
Yes, like your knee, like you like are very expressive with your clothes and your fashion too. Like,
thank you.
I
love making my own clothes. That's my favorite part is making my own clothes, designing, and just like showing something so different that nobody's seen. That is my favorite part. So
you need to make me something.
I got you.
Okay.
I hook you up. I got you. Straight up.
Yes, let us know. Like, this is great. Okay.
Sorry. We're gonna get. I want to get some more tea.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
I saw that you had a love show coming. I saw you had a love show coming. I saw another network, and then I saw Postpone. What's going on with that?
Basically,
give us the real Pisces.
Right, I'm like,
give us the real Pisces.
Don't give us the
don't give us the
the commercial answer. Don't give us the family answer. Okay, we're not the fans.
It's me and you. It's me and you, Pisces. It's us three. You know.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be real. So there's a lot of networks out there that are up and coming that are literally trying to like copy and paste what Zeus is doing, right? Zeus has found the formula and they're damn good at what they do. So a lot of networks are trying to like, and don't get me wrong, there's some successful networks right now that are like doing the damn thing. But there's some that are coming up that are trying to like literally poach off of Zeus's talent and put them on networks. Like, offer them shows and promise this, promise that. I went through that. And my thing is I'm under contract for a year, so I can't even per contract, I can't even like entertain another network until my stuff is up. But they fed it to me like, oh well, you can still shoot it, and then once that's over, then you can. It was almost some snaky like.
I told you that same thing though, but you know, but they probably was about to just still release it anyway. You did. Like, and sometimes I can be hard headed, right? Yeah. But then I listen to other people. I'm very new to reality TV, so I listen to people say, "Oh, you know, you can't get your own show. Zeus is not going to pick you up again. If they were, they would have called you back already. This and that, and that can be discouraging. You see what I'm saying? So when somebody else comes out of nowhere, like, "Oh, we loved you on the show. We want to put you on this and that," you're like, "Oh, really? Me? Like, oh, okay, wow." And they sold a whole dream. Like it was dragged from the jump. It was just endless phone calls about, oh, this, that, and the third, yada, yada. And then when it came down to it, I started seeing the cracks and the red flags, and I just decided, you know, plus attorney, my entertainment attorney, you know, like, hey, this ain't a good look. Don't do that. Like, and plus, I'm very loyal to Zeus. Like, they gave me the platform and put me on. You see what I'm saying? I know everybody has their own thoughts about Zeus and stuff like that, which I don't blame nobody for feeling how they feel because, like, we all are different people and had our own experiences. But I'm just loyal to Zeus, and they gave me this platform. And if I do another show, I want to be with Zeus. So,
okay,
well, you know, you got my support.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so any other show you do, you want it to be underneath the Zeus Network?
Yeah, I want to.
This is the reason why it's postponed.
And this is what I also was going to say. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's the reason why it's postponed for you for now. You want to be on
Zeus?
I know, but I didn't know if you answered that. Okay. So I want to add this in there before I forgot. Natalie pitched Zeus, pitched Baddies a year before she got on. So it's just because they didn't call you in 5 days, don't mean that they won't call you in 5 months or a year. They got a lot. People be having a lot of things going on. So I just put that in your ear real quick before I forgot.
Yeah. And you never know. Like, you know, I'm a firm believer in manifestation and things happening for a reason, and you just never know. I'm gonna be patient and chill and just kind of like do my thug thizzle. And if it's meant to be, it'll happen. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. You know, I still got my music career going and plus size modeling and just my everything. I'm just gonna keep pushing. So
love to hear it.
That's great. I love to hear it too.
So
you did talk about this. I think this is like the last little tea I want to get. But okay, so you were talking about jack of all trades. You know, is that something we can look forward to seeing you on too?
Oh no, I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm not. Yeah.
No. Okay, look it.
Wait, no shade. I don't even know what show, like what network that's on or anything. I just, you know, I feel like I'm a jack of all trades, but as far as that show, I never even like applied, or I actually I think Now That's TV reached out to me about doing a live casting for them, and I did that on my on their live, and it went very, very well. So that was really fun. But as far as being on the show, no.
Okay. Any other shows coming up?
Yeah, what's new music? Like what's going on?
Yes. So I have a new video and song coming out with Dizzy Wright. Probably in April. I have a song called 911. It's a club bop dropping with my guy Carson from God, where's he from? See, I was not prepared.
Not that I was not prepared. You're hilarious.
No, he's from Norway. My guy, Big Daddy comes from Norway. We have a song called 911 coming soon. I'm working with my new artist, Glam Doll. She's amazing. She has new music coming soon. My bro, Rai G, he's a singer. We're working on stuff with him. Like, I got my hands in a little bit of everything. So no matter what happens, like, the train's going to keep going. We still moving. My guy, Caleb Wildcard, he's dropping something soon. Lala Boy, the boy Lala. It's just, we got a lot of stuff happening. So in the meantime, it's just, staying busy, keeping the work, and, keeping the motivation going.
Yes, we love that.
This is a great interview.
This has been dope. Yeah, like, I really appreciate it. Yeah.
You show another side I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I love this side. Like, we love to get these interviews just so we can get the, like, side that, is not cut, edited, and, like, pretense.
Yeah. We want to humanize people on this podcast.
Exactly.
Right.
Show, like, the real you, like the before you and the after you.
After you, not the
during you.
We ain't talking about that the whole time.
Right.
Like, aftermath and definitely the before math, because your upbringing is definitely a story that is going to touch a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that happened, but that's like the main points. Like, I went through a lot, but I'm a survivor, and I was able to take a lot of stuff I've been through and just use it as motivation to keep going and just make my dreams come true. So that's where I'm at now. I'm on the path to greatness, and making it happen. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thanks for coming on here. So tell them where they can find you, your music, and also I want to say shout out. I love your song, "The Mayor." So if y'all
thank you.
I love that song. That's my playlist. I love that song.
Thank you so much.
We spoken to the mayor.
Yeah,
you guys know where they can find you everywhere. Let them know.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Big Burr Official, Facebook under Roulette Delgado. That's ROULETTE DELGATO. Twitter, TikTok, all of them Roulette Delgado. All my music is on all streaming services, so you can find me on Apple Music. You can find me on Spotify under Roulette Delgado. The thing about it is, I love the name Big Burr. And Big Burr has more fans than Roulette Delgado, technically. So I'm trying to get all my new fans filtered to my music and funneled down to Roulette Delgado so they can see who I am. But if you go on YouTube, a lot of my videos are under Big Burr now. I changed the name so they can find me.
I did peep that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew. Yeah, I was paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to make sure I get them connected. So, but yeah, you can find me everywhere. I'm just doing my thing, and keep watching. We got a lot coming soon.
Okay. Y'all stay tuned. Right, you heard it here from the Mason with the 10. Okay.
Thanks for coming, Big Burr.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
No problem. We appreciate you. Okay. You have a great day.
You
Stay
too.
dry out here in Cali.
Vices game, West Coast.